The Lotus Sutra provides a model of Bodhisattva never disparaging through Shakyamuni's deeply respectful attitude towards everyone he met, sought to awaken others in the inherent Buddhahood within their lives. Even as he was mocked and vilified for this, the result of his actions and his attitude was the attainment of the enlightened life condition of a Buddha. So is my case. Like before joining to this practice, I was really short-tempered, egoistic, impatient person. I used to shout on my dear ones unnecessarily. My life had no control. Whatever I was getting on my way, I was not satisfied at all. My relationships with my families and friends were not in good terms. I denied to stay away from this practice even when my mother was practicing regularly. My mother, just like Shakyamuni's Buddha, along with other BSG members, tried to convince me and bring me into this practice anyhow. I used to ignore what she said. I used to ignore what YWD members used to say. I won't respond back to those messages. I used to try not to involve in any BSG meetings. My mother every day prayed to Gonzon with one determination and one vision, that was to anyhow make me believe for this practice. So I would say that the seeds were sown already, but it took 4 years for that wishes to imbibe and make me believe for this practice, which was soon deep rooted. And I'm glad to share that from the past 2 months I'm practicing this beautiful life changing philosophy without missing a single day. So this was the result of her and the BSG members' actions and their attitude to make me attain this enlightened life condition of a Buddha. Wow, it feels amazing to see my life what it is now. Now I realize that the purpose of this practice is to revolutionize one's inner life, to develop the qualities of a Buddha: courage, wisdom, compassion, and abundant vitality or life forces. Also, what I have seen is initially people may at first be inspired to practice Buddhism by the desire for personal happiness, to overcome illness or some other seemingly insurmountable challenge. As their life expands, they naturally develop a deeper concern for the happiness of others. And today I chant for the happiness for all BSG members who inspired me, who chanted for me, and those who had a vision for me that one day I'll be joining this mystical law of philosophy. And also I feel so blessed to be able to take part voluntarily in all the given BSG activities, and looking forward to help others and to make my friends to be a part of this wonderful practice. Thank you.
Nichiren clarifies that respecting others, as exemplified by the actions of Bodhisattva never disparaging, constitutes the essence of Buddhist practice and the correct way for human beings to behave. Such respect is not limited to a passive regard for others. It is a bold engagement of our humanity. Hello everyone. I, Divya Girl, have been now chanting for more than 10 months. Before getting into this practice, I was a short-tempered person who used to get irritated at every challenging situation and was rude with people around me. I used to think that it is very difficult and requires a lot of wisdom and courage to understand other people. But when I started chanting, reading sensei's guidances, and talking to seniors and comrades in faith, I realized and learned how to understand the Buddha nature of other people. Also, I have now imbibed the attitude of gratitude and have become a person who looks at the positive side of other people as well. This in turn is helping me in keeping my life conditioning high. Also, this is leading to my human revolution and making me a bodhisattva who never disparages.
People begin practicing Nichiren Buddhism for various reasons, but the ultimate purpose is to enable each person to become a better person by learning to respect all, thereby creating a better world. Hello everyone, I am Soumya Arya, following this beautiful life-changing philosophy for more than a year now. Honestly, earlier I was not very open about this practice, thought what people will think. But slowly I started taking steps forward. As it says, never disparaging spirit should always be there when you do Shakabuku. I tried to have the dialogue with my friends. Initially, I didn't get the kind of response I always wanted. But I believe in the Buddha nature of the other person and never force them. I continue to chant and always keep them in my prayers. After few months, one of my friend herself responded and joined the practice. So it's very important for you to have a strong desire that the person begin practicing faith for themselves. Sometimes it's not easy to always have a good attitude, but through this practice, I am polishing myself day by day. I know there are many people challenging or suffering around me. Also, being the only practicing member in my family, I determined to set an example, do Kosen Rufu, and always keep the spirit of Bodhisattva never disparaging in my actions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Maniranjan. I wanted to talk about the times when I do Gongyo. There are certain lines that get my attention every time. The lines are, I pray that the great vow of Kosen Rufu be fulfilled and that the Sukha Gakkai International will develop in the endeavor for countless generations to come. As I am going through these lines, they always remind me of my peers, my fellow members and friends who might be in need of some kind of encouragement and guidance and help them awaken the hidden potential that they have in them to overcome their own challenges and attain the state of true happiness and walk on the path of becoming a Bodhisattva themselves. As I am encouraging them, I awaken my own hidden potential and foster up the courage to overcome my own challenges. I walk on the path of true happiness and healing along with them while I am achieving worldwide Kosen Rufu and making the world a truly wonderful place to live in. I fulfill my purpose as a Bodhisattva and a truly blessed member of Sukha Gakkai who has been entrusted with such a wonderful task and a huge mammoth responsibility of doing worldwide Kosen Rufu. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Megha Maheshwari, practicing this philosophy from 10 years now. I would like to share my experience with all of you. While reading about this philosophy and with a vow to propagate this law, I tried to apply this in my life too. I got an opportunity to work on site and need to leave country in a span of 2 months. With a view to handle my responsibility to someone who can really take care of the members of my blog, I chanted a lot and encouraged WDs in my blog to take on further responsibilities. Since it is a small blog, we have only 5 WD members that time. None of them came forward to take the responsibility. So I prayed earnestly with Bodhisattva never disparaging spirit, believing in their Buddha nature. I chanted abundant Daimoku with compassion in heart. I tried encouraging them on phone and visited them in person. If I didn't get the response from them, I kept on doing the same for weeks and then left for my workplace. After 15 days, I got to know from my leader that a WD never used to have dialogues and also was not comfortable coming outside her home to chant with members, has voluntarily come forward to take the responsibility of my blog. I took a vow again to propagate this law with the spirit of Bodhisattva, never disparaging, and to revere everyone as Buddha, with a heart full of compassion and gratitude towards everyone. Thank you.